Hey, so welcome to today's learning moment from the Great Manager Program. Today's issue is about Elsa and her disagreement with Ben and HR about the development plans. So before I get started, just a reminder that the case study is in the notes if you need a refresher. And that, as always, I would love if you would like and comment on this so that I can learn how you would handle it. So regarding the process that Elsa was going through for the development goals, I think it was the right process. She needs to make that case to Ben, right? She should realize that Ben doesn't have final veto. So one of the things I always tell managers about HR is they are a great resource. They are a great source for you to get questions answered. In very few cases are they the final say. You have more control over it than they do. And that's really where I want you to focus is, what is it a policy? Probably not. But she needs to make the case for why that's happening. Talk about how her team is performing and how they're developing well. Try and show her cases where her team is more engaged than other groups or have had promotions or raises or moved on to better positions because of the way she's doing things. And also stress that part of the reason the development plans work is they have a stake in the game. You're not telling them what to do when they're going and doing it. You're saying, what do you want? They have some role in that. They have some autonomy. That is going to make them do more. That's going to make them feel better about it. Next, I would ask Ben and say, okay, why do I have to change them? Why do you get the final say? Is this a policy? Have I broken a rule? Is there a thing? Because most likely it says that they have to do these development plans once or twice a year, but it's not a specific thing. Maybe that's part of their year-end review. But very few companies actually dictate and say, is how you find the thing they should develop on. And if this doesn't work and Ben is still insistent on it, then that's time to escalate. Go to your boss, go to the boss of HR and say, hey, this is something we're going to work on, and don't just cave. Again, HR is an awesome resource. I love HR. HR sometimes thinks they have more control and say over things than they should. And as a manager, it's your team. You're controlling it. When you don't get results or people leave, HR doesn't get blamed for it. You do. So you got to be a little strict. You got to be a little controlling. You have to be a little definite with that. So that's kind of how I would ask Elsa to handle this situation. As always, leave your comments and thoughts below and go out and be a great manager.